Hello, my name is Carlos Dominguez, and this is my persuasive speech. Imagine you're spending the next 4 years just working on your college degree, and once you get it, you're just met with just tens of thousands of dollars of debt. And instead of focusing on your career, building a future for yourself, or even buying a house, many graduates just spend the next few years just making student loan payments. And for millions of Americans, this is a reality, not just a possibility. Whether you're planning to attend college or you know friends that are in college, or if you are in college yourself, just know that student debts impact themselves, families, and the entire economy as a whole. After researching the issue myself, I came to a realization that the tuition costs and student debt can create enormous financial burdens. And it's clear to me that our current system needs a change. I'll first look into why it needs to change and why it's necessary. The reason change is urgent is the growing student debt crisis. According to a Federal Reserve Bank of New York 2025 Student Debt Data and Demographics Report, student loan debt continues to affect millions of borrowers across the country. Many borrowers struggle to keep up with repayments, and student debt remains extremely high. Student debt can cause severe student debt can student debt can cause severe financial stress and leave many young adults feeling very anxious and have certain uncertainties about the future. I'd also say that another major problem is the rising cost of the higher education. According to the Motley Fool's 2025 report on student loan debt statistics, tuition costs have increased dramatically over time. Public universities are more expensive than they once were, and private institutes can cost tens of thousands of dollars each year. And also, according to a Reuters article, student loan debt continues to affect borrowers long after graduation. Some graduates avoid certain career paths because they need higher paying jobs to manage their debt. The current system as a whole, with its high debt burden, and it's holding back many Americans from achieving their highest potential. They can't even pursue a career that they want. They just care about the money and repaying all their debts. Now that I have discussed the problem, I'll discuss a possible solution. To address these issues, I believe that the United States should apply a partial student loan forgiveness together with reforming how we fund higher education. According to a Brookings Institution, student debt forgiveness can positively affect aspects of people's lives. Under this proposal, borrowers could receive partial debt relief rather than complete cancellation. This approach provides assistance while maintaining personal responsibility for the part of the debt. I'll say with this, we need to lower the interest rates of the federal loans as a whole for borrowers to pay less over time. Making repayments more manageable and expanding grants on need-based financial aid can reduce reliance on the loans altogether itself. And colleges and universities can also work together to control tuition costs to prevent future students from falling from the same trap over and over and over again. These reforms can not only help with the current borrower situation, but could also create more affordable and sustainable education system. Now, let's imagine what could happen when these reforms are applied. Picture a student who just graduated, and thanks to partial loan forgiveness and the lower interest rates, they could start investing in a home, invest in their future, and pursue their passionate goals without consistently thinking about loans and the burden of the debt. Lower monthly payments means less stress for themselves and more freedom for long payment terms and goals. Students with lower income backgrounds knowing how higher education can cost will not leave them with drowning in debt anymore, and makes colleges more acceptable with open doors for opportunity. According to a Brookings Institution, reducing debt burdens can increase the economy mobility and provide households with greater financial flexibility. When people spend less money on the debt payments, they have more money available for saving and investments and spending. Society will also benefit from the more education workforce as itself, with having more skillful employees and motivational workers. Increased consumer spending and financial stability can contribute to the economy growth itself and creating a positive cycle and an opportunity for prosperity. Sounds like a good future, but if we want to make this future possible, we need to know what changes that we can do right now. I'll first say that we can contact our nearby elected representatives and urge them to support these policies and make student loans more affordable. Reducing interest rates or even control tuition costs could help if they sign or go forward with them. I'll say the second thing, to stay informed with how the ongoing reforms and vote for the leaders that prioritize this solution or this problem, and they could cause a solution with the higher education. Education could be a pathway just for opportunity, not just for lifelong burden with debt. By advocating for the meaningful student loan debt reform, we can cause a future generation to inherit future field and possibilities rather than just the debt itself. Together as a whole, we can create a system that empowers students and strengthen our economy because of a well-educated nation and a stronger nation itself. I hope I persuaded you, and thank you. This is my speech.